Hello? The green stars are gonna go by a lot quicker since they have much shorter explanations. Like, it's like the green stars are just single paragraphs. With one exception. Especially when we have Fleet Glide 1, yeah. Fleet Glide 1 would barely take any time at all. It's Friday for me. Yeah, it is. It is Friday for me. Hey, yo! First up would be Sky Station G1. The first green star is located on the starting planetoid. Just bash the crystal on the bottom of the planet to reach the roof of the cottage on the top side, then just dangle off the roof to pick up the green star. Oh, orange pipe! The hardest star. Oh, it's so difficult. We gotta go in here first. We gotta get to the top in order to reach the green star. And then dangle off the side of the roof. I'm dangling off the side of the roof, it's not working! I'm dangling off the roof. Why isn't it working? Just push back a little bit and you get it. This is easier than Tall Trunk BS1 by a lot. It's pretty difficult to get harder than that. And Green Star 2. Book doesn't say what to do to get to that point for the Green Star. The second green star is hanging out over Oblivion. Don't worry, falling into it saves you. Just rotate the camera to view the back of the tower. Now drop into the green star. You can rotate the camera up here? I didn't know you could rotate the camera up here. It's news to me. And Green Star 3. The green star is above the teleporter inside the battle station. We've got to head to the battle station. Hi, Moai. Yeah, inside the battle station. Ride the platform next to the teleporter and then long jump straight out into the green star to collect it. And next is Yoshi Star Greens. The first green star is on the same pillar as the comet medal. So that's where we're headed. So you can see it as you come up. Hi, bot. From this angle, you can see both 1 and 2. I wonder if you... No, you can't see 3, it's too far away. Gotta go to the pillar with the comet medal. Flutter jump to the top of the pillar, then vault off Yoshi in mid-jump to jump up and recover the green star. It's really not that high up! Come on! That is in backflip spin range. We abandoned Yoshi. We had to, the book said so. The second green star is to the right of the giant fruit. So we head to the giant fruit. Jump out over empty space with Yoshi, then flutter right into it. You won't fall if you grab the green star before Yoshi runs out of steam. You won't fall regardless! Because the green star is over a platform you can stand on. So it seems the green star descriptions detailed, like, the first half is where it is, the second half is how to get it. The third green star is near the power star location. Want to speed things up. Stupid spider. Haha! Screw you. Follow the flowers away from the power star, and then flutter up to get right underneath it. Dismount from Yoshi and spin up into the green star. Even though you can't... Oh no, you can spin after dismounting Yoshi. Okay. Never mind. I want to check something. Can you spin if Yoshi had done a head shake? No, you cannot. Well, do them in book order. Next is spin dig. Backward somersault on top of the fence surrounding the planetoid in this stage. There's only one planet that has a fence. Carefully walk until you see the small shadow of the green star on a fence post, and then jump up to grab it. I like how the camera does zoom out in order for you to properly see it. I'm jumping, it's not working. There we go. I had to get a little bit of a running start. That's totally what happened. I assume we still gotta be careful for which stars need to be collected with Luigi. Yeah, we do. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, cause speaking of which, Yoshi Star Green Star 1 was supposed to be done with Luigi. The second green star is above the disappearing platforms. The more I do that trick, the more I learn exactly how it works. Like, how to do it properly. Backward somersault directly beneath the green star, and then spin to get a little extra high and nab it. No, it has to be directly under. I got momentum off the platform. I was not intending for that, but a backflip into spin wasn't going to make it anyway. Green Star 3. Hold on. I can't tell. I think that's Mario. The third green star is located in the path with the 45-degree angles. The explanation for this green star is like one of the only things I actually remember about this book. Outside of the maps. Because we don't even need to land on the next platform after this. Drill to the left of the first big turn, so you pop out right on top of the green star. It's a little off. Yeah, you're supposed to bounce into the green star by hitting the left corner. Although now I'm seriously doubting if that's even possible. It seems just a little too far out. Well, Admiral, remember, this is a book meant for casuals. Not many people even know that you can still wall jump while holding the spin drill. Which is why so many people think you need to take damage in order to get this in order to get this green star. And that just simply is not the case. I love when the cosmic clones appear just to immediately disappear. Good thing I brought in some extra batteries. Just a simple matter of replacing the batteries. I don't think there is a spot where I can bounce off the wall into the green star. Looking at the photo, the green star doesn't seem to be in a different spot. Deanna, they aren't called a bad word. They're diggers. Dig. Yeah, I seem to always just be being dropped off in the same spot. And the photo in the book, they look to be very much lower than the green star. I'm seriously doubting if you can actually get the green star this way. But then we can't do what the book says. Oh wow. Yeah, the people saying that you need to take damage to get that green star are still wrong. Because you don't need to lose the spin drill to be able to wall jump. Next is Fluffy Bluff. We couldn't get the timer with the trampoline. We could get the timer. There was just no trampoline. And the timer was moved. All 3 green stars are in the Search for the Toad Brigade Captain mission. The first is high above the starting point. Cloud Mario must backwards somersault higher and higher to reach the green star. Yeah, all the green stars here are with Mario. Oh, come on. I think that's the first time, any star in the game requires you to use all 3 clouds. Like, before running out. Every single other one, you're either done with the Cloud Flower by the time... Like, you're either done with the Cloud Flower by the time you actually... Like, before you even use all 3. Or you get a refill before you actually use all 3. Could it be the only one? There's Green Star 2. The second green star is on the first planet near the checkpoint flag. Jump away from the checkpoint flag out toward the starting point and create clouds to eventually reach it. I mean, you can very easily get that. You can very easily get that star without using all 3 clouds, but in a casual sort of sense, it is the only one it is maybe the only one that requires the use of all 3. Okay, yeah, you definitely don't need all 3 clouds to reach Green Star 2. Yeah, it could very well be the only one that requires all 3. The final green star in this galaxy is to the left of the chimp holding the power star. Do we make our way there? The only time when doing this skip is at all practical. Get a fresh cloud flower, then long jump out to the right. The green star is on a grassy hill accessible only via your cloud platforms. To the right. Okay. Maybe it's back here? Huh. Where is it? It said to the right! I couldn't find it. To the right? But I don't see anything to the right. There's nothing to the right. There's nothing to the right of the platform. It has to be to the right because the book says it's to the right. It wouldn't be to the left. Not at all. It wouldn't be to the left. The book isn't saying it's to the left. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Why can you move the camera back here? Go around the volcano looking hill, then it'll be on the right. Oh wait, it does say to the left of the chimp holding the power star, so maybe it's there. To the left of the chimp. Well, then the left of the chimp would be over here. Oh yeah, there it is. But that's the right. Oh, that's to the right. Is it meaning like it would expect you to first like go over here and then like and then long jump to the right? Because for one, that's not what the book shows. And two, that's a really weird way of getting that star. Go past it and then go back for it. For no reason. Flip swap. Wait a second. Okay. To avoid going back out, we'll do Green Star 2, because Green Star 1 is done with Luigi. The second Green Star is near the second set of electric fences. Oh, well, No. We'll do Green Star 1 first. As usual. You need to be Luigi for it. Luigi. Why doesn't switching to Luigi turn it into Starship Luigi? Jump to this red panel, and then backwards somersault skyward. Spinning to gain a little extra altitude and grab the green star. Just make sure that spin flips the red panel up beneath you in case you miss it. Flip Swap has a purple comet. It's always had a purple comet. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, backwards somersault skyward, spinning to get a little extra altitude and grab the green star. And now we switch back to Mario. See you later. I see why Luigi is necessary. The second green star is near the second set of electric fences. Use the same technique, backward somersault and spin up into the green star. Yeah, same technique, backward, backflip, and spin into the green star. Right side down. Hiya, Moscus. Both are done as Luigi. I really need to be checking before I enter. Both of these green stars are done with Luigi. The first green star is near the grass patch that connects the two halves of this galaxy. So we head over to the grass patch. While at the top of the grass patch, facing the green star, long jump toward the green star and spin jump to reach it. The green star was moved closer. In the book, it's past this line. Like, in the book, it's past this line. Yeah, so just long jump and spin. Long jump, spin. Multiple revisions of Galaxy 2. Apparently this book was made months before the game came out, so there would be minor changes. Things like that. it doesn't even say where Green Star 2 is in its paragraph. The funny thing is, most games would probably be, like, basically done at that point, just having final revisions. Like, changing things up a little before the game actually comes out. Basically, they were fine-tuning things. Backward somersault against the wall, and then spin jump away from it to fly into the second green star. Both of these ones are... Both fiery flotilla stars are done with Mario.
See you later. Mario.
Here we have our first pretty lengthy description for a green star. The first green star in this galaxy is very difficult to reach. You must jump on top of the swamp and then jump out to the castle wall at the height of the swamp's rise. So we gotta get to where the comet medal is. Spin to reach the wall. Next, wall jump away from the castle and spin again. While spinning, move back toward the castle to grab the top of the wall. After pulling yourself up, follow the wall to the left to locate the green star on the tower in the very back. It seems funny in retrospect to call that very difficult, but I'm guessing that, like, casual first-time players wouldn't really know much about scaling a wall with wall jumps. The second green star is much easier to find. Before zooming off the Gobblegut, perform a long jump directly behind the launch star. You fly into space, but fall right into the green star. So we have to get to the launch star before Gobblegut. And then long jump directly behind the launch star. Had to spin there. Well, if I timed it right, I probably would have been able to make it without spinning. Next up is Puzzle Plank. All of these are done with Mario. On the first block, ground pound the springboard and then spin on top of the question mark block. Now backwards somersault and spin up into the green star. Didn't warn the player to not break the block. Nope. Nothing about that. First get to the point where green star 2 is. You only have a few seconds to grab the second green star. To reach it, jump into this wall before the buzzsaws carve it away. Spin away from the wall and into the green star. So jump into the wall and then spin. It didn't work. It doesn't. It says jump into the wall. It didn't say how to jump into the wall. The third green star is hanging below the pink boards.
Yes.
That's where we're headed. Whee! Let the buzzsaw cut this pink board away from the path. Drift down with it, but jump out into the green star before you fall too far away from the rest of the planks. Jump into it. I mean, you could just let the, pinker boards be cut away and then fall into it, but whatever. You do you. For Hightail Falls, it seems to be all Mario. The first green star is at the top of the tall wall near the beginning of the galaxy. Race up the left side, dodging blocks to grab the second dash pepper that propels you to the upper perch. Let me check if there are any credits for the screenshots. Yeah, there's the author, senior product manager, associate product manager, design and layout, manufacturing, maps, and technical editor. What? Okay, apparently there's an important section here from Prima. Prima Games has made every effort to determine that the information obtained in this book is accurate. However, the publisher makes no warranty either expressed or implied, as to the accuracy, effectiveness, or completeness of the material in this book. Nor does the publisher assume liability for damages, either incidental or consequential, that may result from using the information in this book. What sort of damages would you get from the information? I was hurt by it saying how to get this specific green star. Ugh. Ugh. No, the funny that's not what it's meaning. Listen carefully. Nor does the publisher assume liability for damages, either incidental or consequential, that may result from using the information in this book. This book is weird. They may have perhaps discovered these galaxies somewhere in the universe. Oh. What do you mean? We gotta save the princess! And you gotta help us! Okay, we'll first get to the planet where the green star is. As it doesn't directly say where it is. The green star is pretty tough to get. Race to the top of the wall and fly out into space. Flutter on top of the purple blocks and then drop down on the green star. Flutter on top of the purple blocks and then drop down on the green star. The Elder Penguin show up multiple times this game. He does. Ugh. Oh, God. Oh, God. Ah. Shoot straight off the side of the wall right here to run headlong into the third green star. Okay. It didn't work. I think this is our first example of a green star being in an entirely different spot. Because if you look, it's to the left of the... Like, in the book, it's to the left of the, like... It's like here. But it was moved to here. Maybe they thought the green star being there was just too easy. How are we supposed to get this one? The book isn't right where it is, because the green star's there. How are we supposed to get it? How am I supposed to get it? Pretty sure how you're supposed to get it is this. You're supposed to go to the right off that flower, flutter jump, and then jump off Yoshi into it. Boulder Bowl has Green Star 1 being done as Luigi. The rest is Mario.
Luigi. Yeah. Oh, Yahoo!
The first green star hangs high above the planet. To reach it, bounce back and forth between the railings up the raised bridge. spinning to get the necessary height to make it all the way across. Bounce. While you could infinite flood into the star, it's almost the exact same inputs as doing it normally. Pretty much, yeah. Oh, wait, no. Ah! I need to switch back to Mario.
See you later.
Mario!
Don't roll up the ramp behind the pins, or else you'll blast right over this green star. Just walk up the ramp and then drop right into the prize. The third green star is behind this ledge, hanging in space. Step off the planet and into the green star to collect it. Next is Cosmic Cove. In Green Star 1 is done as Luigi.
Bye-bye. Luigi. Yeah.
The first green star is located to the left of the power star. Just jump out to grab it. That's all it has to say. Just jump out and grab it. Just jump out and grab it. That's it. Green Star 2 and 3 are done with Mario. This constant switching back and forth is a little annoying.
See you later.
I will admit.
Mario. Whee! Whee!
Totally needed Luigi to make that jump. Yep. No other way to reach it. Mario's little legs wouldn't get him high enough to clear that fence. No, they wouldn't. Not at all. Mario Jumpman who? You know, I just noticed. This block, it's not one block. It's 3 squished blocks. You see that, right? There's 3 squished blocks. Why? Why is that just not one block? To collect the second green star, swim to the edge of the water and then drop out into space, falling right into the prize. ball right here. No, I'm pretty sure spinning underwater in Galaxy 2 does get rid of some of your air. Not a huge chunk, just it does get rid of some air. Unless you're Luigi. I can't remember if in Galaxy 2 as Luigi it does the same thing where it removes a huge chunk, but I know in Galaxy 1 it does. Oh, now that I look at it closely, yeah. It doesn't as Mario, but I'm pretty sure it does as Luigi. I don't remember if in Galaxy 2 or not, but I know in Galaxy 1 it does as Luigi. After following the moving water cubes, long jump into space to the left of the key, and then spin to glide into the third green star. Well, apparently I have to do, okay, yeah, apparently I have to do, Wild Glide G1 as Luigi, so we can check the whole, spinning underwater thing real quick.
Luigi. Yeah.
Yeah. It only does it as Luigi. You only lose air from spinning as Luigi. Mario doesn't lose air from spinning. The first green star is in the small hole through the first big wall. Dive low and fly through the center of the hole to collect the green star. Don't know why that had to be done as Luigi, but okay.
Yaha!
And back to Mario
See you later.
for Green Star 2.
Mario.
Sorry. The second green star is close to the finish line. As you blast toward the sun, veer to the right and fly out over the rocks to pick up the green star. I don't know why it had to be Luigi for Green Star 1, but whatever. Yeah, and veer out toward the right. My theory is that the green star doesn't appear if you're Mario. Whoa! Star specific. Character specific stars. Both of Honey Hops are done with Mario. Honey Bloom, my bad. What does the comet medal even do in Honey Bloom? Nothing. It's just for unlocking other comets. Since some comets only spawn with a certain amount of comet medals. You need every bit of buzz possible to reach the first green star. Replenish your flight on a flat surface and then buzz straight for the green star. You'll sputter just as you reach it, but you'll have enough to snag the treasure. Okay, on a flat surface. You replenish your flight on a flat surface. I'm replenishing my flight on a flat surface, but it's not working. Why isn't this working? It said to replenish my flight on a flat surface, and then buzz straight for the green star. It's just barely out of reach. But you're not moving in a straight line, so there must be something wrong. Well, it says buzz straight for the green star. It doesn't say buzz for it in a straight line. Like... Technically, I am going in a straight line. They probably always intended for you to use the berry to bounce off to get it. But the book doesn't say anything about the berry. Why would I use the berry? The book doesn't say anything about the berry. Use the checkpoint flag. Be funny to like hide a green star way up there. No, it wasn't explained That wasn't explained by the book. All it said is replenish your flight on a flat surface and then buzz straight for the green star. That is what I did. Hi, we all knew that it wasn't going to work. So I had to take a little bit of some creative liberties to get it without using the berry. It would be really funny though for like a mod to hide something like way up here. That way you can only reach it by doing that trick off the checkpoint flag. Buzz above the vines to locate the second green star. Use the flowers as launch pads to get enough flight power to reach the green star. Time for lava layer. These are both done with Mario. This green star hangs out over the edge of a lava lake. Over the edge of a lava lake. Oh yeah, by the way, remember, the book does say we can do this. The book does say that. How you can just skip killing the Magic Koopa. Jump out to capture the green star. If you hit the lava first, try to direct your landing on top of the green star before you lose all your health. can move the camera here? I'm learning new things every day. Learning that, wait, the camera can move? The final green star of this galaxy is hiding beneath the floor. Alright guys, keep your eyes peeled. It's somewhere beneath the floor. Minecraft X-ray mod required. Yeah, seems like it. I mean, how else are we supposed to look beneath the floor? Easy out of bound glitches, obviously. No, we need to use F5 to get a better view of our surroundings. I used F5. Watch out for the skulls to chomp open a hole in the ground and then drop through it to pick up the green star. Toll Trunk, all of which are done with Luigi. All of which are done with Mario. Hi, Zero. The first green star is at the top of the tree. Use a blimp fruit to soar into it. Here's 10 things you didn't know about Minecraft. I'm guessing Mario Galaxy 1 by the book is next. I don't have the Galaxy 1 book. I've never had the Galaxy 1 book. It says use a blimp fruit to soar into it. We need to use the blimp fruit. How does one get one? You could probably buy one online or something. The book I got was basically at just a big place where people were selling, where a bunch of people were selling stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Only reason I got it was because I remembered having one as a kid. A flea market. Not exactly. It's called a toy and comic book fair. It happens like, I think twice a year.
Yes.
There's just a bunch of people in different cell phone companies selling stuff. I think like in the like it's not exactly called a flea market, but in order to compare it to anything, yeah, I guess. I don't even really know what a flea market is, but I have heard of them. To capture this green star, fall down the hole next to it, and then flutter jump to arc right into the prize. It's a place that you have to, buy to get into. And Green Star 3.
Yes. Woohoo! Whee!
Flea markets are basically just a bunch of people selling things in close proximity. Yeah. Yeah, in a way, I guess you could compare it to that. But it's more of like a... Our one is more of like a... How do I say this? It's like more of a formal thing, I guess. Where it's got like set times. And like I said before, you have to wait in a line and then pay to get in. It's a themed event rather than just popping up randomly. It's not like, well, it's not, I wouldn't say exactly, yeah, well, I wouldn't say exactly themed. It is just people selling stuff. Although it is called a toy and comic book fair. It is just people selling stuff. The third green star is close to the finish line. make our way to close to the finish line. After passing the red wigglers, spin jump to fly into the green star. I did spin! Next up is Cloudy Court. All of which are done as Mario. The first green star is above the dinosaur-shaped plant's head. Combine backward somersault and clouds to reach this green star.
Yes. Whee!
Backward somersaults and clouds. Excuse me! Imagine getting green stars as Mario. I don't have to imagine. That's what I always do.
Oh, yeah.
Launch yourself off the symbol into empty space with a long jump. Use cloud platforms to prevent your fall as you close in on the second green star.
Oh, yeah. Yippee!
This green star is a tough grab. Ascend to the power star and we'll read the rest once I get there.
Whee! Wahoo! Wahoo!
Whee! Ascend to the Power Star, but then jump up and over the windmill to crash down into the Green Star. Crash down into it, eh? I missed it. But apparently I grabbed the one up on the way down. Yeah, because there is a one up all the way over here. I crashed down into it. When in doubt, ground pound. I think that's the opposite of what you want to do when in doubt. Both Mario. And number 3 is Mario as well. Yeah, when in doubt, homing ground pound. The first green star is beneath the teleporter. Step off the ledge and then spin to come up underneath the green star before falling into the void. Went a little too early. Yeah. Near the start of the moving walkways. That's where we'll go. Near the start of the moving walkways, do a triple jump to get some extra height and grab the second green star. First time the book has said to do a triple jump. That's not how that works. New normal stars will put you on top of the will put you here, but they will put you at the bottom if something new shows up on Starship Mario, like a passenger, one of the hungry Lumas, Yoshi, all that kind of stuff. Unless the thing is up here. Or the power-up collection, yeah. First time using a power-up, you will instead spawn in the engine room. Or in the case of the Switch re-release, whenever a new chapter gets added to the storybook.
Yes.
The last green star of Haunty Hall's galaxy is above the moving platforms near the power star. Gotta make our way there. Backward somersault beneath the green star, start to the side so you flip directly under it, and then spin up to grab it. You don't need to spin to grab it. Both Green Star 1 and 2 for Freezy Flake on Mario. After melting the giant Bowser statue, hop into the ice cave. As you near the bottom, jump up and spin into the first green star. Apparently the book never thought about just skating to the top, since it's a cylinder. How does one spam fireballs like that? It's basically just shake and mash Z. What happens is the crouch cancels the spin, allowing you to, like, and since the fireballs don't have a cooldown, you can instantly fire one again. The only limit is you can only have 5 fireballs out at a time. The second green star is off at the end of this stage, hanging out over the lava. You can either risk jumping across the lava and bounce into the star, or roll up a large snowball and use it to reach the edge of the lava lake. Let's risk it! Oh my god, I made it! What?! The third green star is below the star bunny that hangs out in the mist. Basically, the trick to the fireball spam is while you're shaking the Wiimote a ton, just mash Z while doing it. Yeah, the same, it can, I actually tried in Galaxy 1, it doesn't work it doesn't really work. Drop down to collect 3 1-up mushrooms and jump up into the green star. Mechanically, the Galaxy 1 and 2 Fire Flowers are the same, but fundamentally, they are very different. And I much prefer Galaxy 2's. Next is Rolling Masterpiece. Fireflower also has a different song between 1 and 2. Yeah, I think all the power-ups that have songs just have very slightly different tunes in Galaxy 2. Even the Red Star, but that one goes unused. Like, the Red Stars is very different. Immediately roll over the 3 glimmers on this elevator so you can concentrate on sliding off the platform at just the right moment to touch the green star. Bye, Starball! I love when the Starball just stays on the elevator. Yeah, the Ice Flower is also unused in 2. I don't remember if that has a different song, though. After defeating the Silver Chomp. So we gotta get to the point where the Silver Chomp is and beat him. I assume you can't skip stars for stars you haven't collected. Unless you left the galaxy after entering it and before collecting the star, no, you can't. Unless you're on the Switch version. Cause on the Switch version of Galaxy 2, you can skip the intro cutscene for green stars, even if you have never entered that green star. After defeating the silver trump, roll out to this corner and jump into the air to grab the second green star. You don't need to jump!
Oh, yeah.
Beat block is next. The first green star hangs out over the edge of solid ground.
Yes.
Back up to the corner, backward somersault, and spin in the air to grab it.
Oh, yeah.
Neither of this require Luigi, by the way. Both show him as Mario. The second green star is in the corner of the silver star pyramid. Start on the orange block. They are not orange. Right above the pyramid, the purple block under the green star. Backward somersault toward the green star and spin up into it. Oh, to get ready for bed. Alright. Good night, good night. Good night, the funny.
Oh, yeah.
Next is Fearsome Fleet. The first green star hangs in space to the right of the moving yellow plates. Behind the underground gunner. Just as you step away from the 3 spiked balls, get ready to flutter jump out over the void and pick it up. It doesn't say anything about getting rid of the underground gunner.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Bye-bye. The second green star spins over the bow of this pirate ship. Carefully walk along the plank and then flutter jump up into it. Second one. I think I'll stop there for today. And we'll finish off everything next stream.
Oh, yeah.
Do half of the worlds today, and then the last half tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Next time. Do the next half to next time. Since World S is shorter than the other worlds. So far, only one green star that has been, that has had its position completely changed. Being Hightail Falls, G3. We're getting closer to seeing what the book has to say about Grandmaster, which is gonna be interesting. I'll see you guys next time.